Welcome to another Cult Brand Breakdown, and today we're talking about yoga for bad people. And this is how rebellion became belonging. And to show I'm a bad boy, I got my spiritual bukkake hat on. Ready for all the blessings. Let's go. So this brand really broke out because most yoga brands are the same, right? They've got the Namastés, they've got the Sanskrit words for everything, be in Shavasana. You're like, just tell me what to do. They're saying Om, they've got the mandala beads, right? And so this traditional yoga world created an outsider class for people who just wanted the stretch without the spiritual performance. So all it took was a couple people, two people, just being alienated from the status quo, right? They just felt like they didn't belong. Belonging is the number one framework that we follow as cult creators. And so they were just like, I don't want to pretend that I'm into this spiritual shit. I just want to stretch, right? I just want to be in these cool hot rooms. And so they are for normal people who want to have fun, right? It doesn't have to be that crazy specific of a who are we together, right? The very first thing we look for, who are we together? And so it doesn't have to be crazy, right? It can just be normal people who want to have fun. But because it goes against this. Status quo repulsion, right? So sometimes you don't need an enemy to fight. You just need to define what the status quo is. What is everybody else doing? And then how do we go in a different direction? Because there's always going to be people like you, right? And it doesn't take much, right? It can just be normal people having fun. But you just find what is everyone else doing and repel that. Just go the opposite direction against the status quo. And that's how yoga for bad people became a thing. And they realize that they're basically in the FOMO business, so they get bonus points for just creating blog posts of the videos that they do. They do retreats, right? And they are able to sell out $5,000 retreats because they are built for this specific audience, this alienated group of people. And then their marketing is basically just creating FOMO for, hey, this is what we're doing. You know, you can go do that, or you can come do this with us. So as always, if you want to attract more of the right people, right, because it's about getting the right people in who pay and stay and getting more per member rather than chasing down members. And so it's just make it obvious who you are for and who is not invited, right? Repulsion marketing is one of our absolute favorites because it draws that line in the sand of this is who we are, this is who we ain't. New breakdowns every week. Follow for more.